So why are precious metals being used in spark plugs?
Well, the older style spark plugs were copper tipped. Back in the day.
Is that when you worked on cars back in the day?
Back in the day. You had to replace those every 10, 15,000 miles. They'd burn up. Copper would burn up. It just won't stand up to the temperature. Now, today, we have higher emission standards that we're trying to attain, and that requires hotter temperatures, higher pressures.
For cleaner burning engines is what you're saying.
To produce
right?
a cleaner burn, copper is just not going to work. And so they're using platinum group metals, started with platinum, went to platinum and iridium, and they tend to last, could be the life of the vehicle.
So maybe up to 60,000 miles
60,000, it could be on a double
plug.
iridium, it could be 100,000 miles, but 60,000 is about where they swap them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. They last a lot longer, and that's the main reason.
Right. So I have to ask, how many ounces of iridium are being consumed by the manufacturers for the iridium spark plugs?
Well, in 2022, we were looking at 48,000 troy ounces of iridium at $5,000 an ounce. That's about $240 million worth of iridium. And along with, I believe it was 104,000 ounces of platinum went into the manufacturer's spark plugs in 2022. That's another $95 million worth of platinum.
Another $95 million
on top
of the $240 million for iridium.
Right. So you're looking at about $330 million worth of platinum iridium. Small amounts of palladium. There is some ruthenium substitution that's occurring. So it's starting to dig into the loadings on the iridium. But by far, still, those are the two that have the most amount of ounces consumed.
So what metals are actually used in the manufacturing of a spark plug?
Well, they use, iron for the shell.
Right.
They'll plate it with nickel or put a nickel clad on a side electrode. In the center of the electrodes could be copper, a copper core. And then the tips of the electrodes have the precious metal that's welded to the tip.
So it's welded, either like the iridium.
Some people think it's
center
electroplated to the tip. It's not. It's actually a few milligrams of precious metal that's welded, spot welded with a robot.
Interesting.
Yeah.